What is the big message here today? What is the message today? King of Wands came out straight away. There's a few cards to come with it. Let me dish these out. We got Page of Swords. What else is right there? Page of Pentacles. Interesting. So there's like an offering of action and material value being presented to you right now. There's something that you're being called to do and something you're being called to bring through to the world, something for you to action, and it's going to bring you material success. And keep in mind this, I feel like it is money. I was about to say it's not necessarily is money when I'm talking about the material plane, but this does feel like money coming through in exchange for this action. And it's almost like a gift or an offering being presented to you, but also from you. This King of Wands energy as well is really kind of declaring your beliefs, declaring your trust and your faith and your inner knowing, because I think with this offering, with this this service, or with this action that you're taking place, and keep in mind it doesn't have to necessarily be something your logical mind can be, you know, that action is going to remunerate in financial gain. It could be going for a run, it could be, you know, some sort of movement that you're being called to do. Trusting and also being really solid in your thoughts and feelings and emotions, and where you perceive and deem to be true at your highest belief. That's where this should stem from. So again, it doesn't have to be running, but as that example, if that is the action you feel like is coming through for you, or if it's a business, or if it's whatever it is, going and talking to someone, sharing one of your gifts, whatever it is, you need to have that anchored in your beliefs. So find that center, find that faith, find that truth, and then share that, then offer that to the world. And through those actions, if you're anchored in that faith, you will receive a financial gain back. You will receive some energy kind of transferring back through into your life. And so, yeah, but very important. It's almost like you need to really choose it for you, choose it for your own beliefs, your own core truth, and then have it as an offering to yourself, an offering to others, and then this is where you will see some movement here. Let's get some more clarity on that, get some oracle cards going. It feels like there's, some big opportunities coming here for you. Guardian angel and new beginnings pop out straight up. So there's new opportunities coming through, and big ones, and they're very guided. You're protected. There's almost like a celestial energy around you supporting you. There's a real big emphasis on the spiritual world, and there's like a lot of support and guidance for whatever this action is for you, whatever this is. And I'm getting meditate. So if you're unsure, if you're like, what is the action, I'm not sure, I feel like a lot of you will know. I think a lot of this message is in the time of you've stumbled upon something, or you're thinking about something, you're like, will this work, will this won't work. Maybe you're showing up a little bit, maybe there's a deeper kind of embodiment that you can feel or know that it's there for you, and you're kind of tiptoeing around it. Really trust it, really go for it, because not only is it going to lead to success, it's going to open up other opportunities that you may not be able to even perceive or feel at this time. So trust that, and there is this more spiritual kind of support there for you. There is like a real real guidance, and you know, I'm getting Archangel Michael come through there. He's usually a good one for me. So if that resonates with you, if there's like, yeah, wow. And there's celebration and spiritual growth have just popped out straight up. So yeah, you're really celebrating opening yourself up to these spiritual gifts, these energies that I think you know are there for you, and you know you have to offer for the world. Just allow them to come through, allow them to be transmuted through you. And again, it doesn't have to be this like real intense business or like transaction. It can be simply like what you deem as your gift. Maybe it's the way you talk to people. Maybe it's just being more open in connections. Maybe it is the runner. Maybe you're talking about fitness and looking after the body, looking after the vessel. Whatever kind of avenue this is greeting you at, it's got deep spiritual roots here, and it's telling you to really celebrate that. Celebrate it. Stand firm in your belief, you know, and share. And I think the firmness is a real important when you're sharing, because you don't know where that's going to go, what's going to happen, and there almost might be this fear here to share for how it might be perceived, or maybe you've tried it before and it's not quite gone the direction or the way you desired. That's okay. Open up. There's support here. There's new beginnings. There's new energy. Go with it. It's a real beautiful energy coming out. Like there's a lot of abundance, and just like feels very opening. Enchantment has come out. Yeah, so it feels very enchanting. It feels like there's magic in the air. It feels like there's so much you're kind of looking back into the whimsical side of life and embracing maybe the things that might not make logical sense, but feel in your soul as being so expansive and like true to your being. And we got to remember, when we open ourselves up to these things, when we meet our truth where it is, and when we open up to the more magical side of life and the more just whimsical enchantment and the beauty that life can be outside of the day-to-day, you know, stresses, and like, I've got to do this to create this, and I've got to be here to gain respect or to mean something, or to prove myself to be worthy in this society. Like, when we can bring ourselves back off that kind of societal whirlwind of the rat race and come back into soulful living. And that doesn't mean to ignore the material or ignore your responsibilities, but when you move not from what can I gain and what can I control and what can I achieve out in this world, and come from a place of completely being whole, and this whole world is serving me, this whole world is, you know, heaven on earth. This is like, this world is constantly serving me in every possible way. What can I do to meet it? What can I do to serve the world back? What can I do to love and appreciate all the things around me? And when you meet it with that energy, you get that energy back. You know, it's like that Radical song, you get what you give. Have a listen to the song. Really feel into that song. It's coming through in the message for sure. I'm just going to pull an animal card here as well. It's like, just thinking of the lyrics of that song, and it's coming through as like, I might butcher these lyrics, go listen to the song, but it's something like, the world could be burning, or the world could be falling apart, but it's okay, just follow your heart. That is the energy. That's like following this soul, following this divine energy that you've kind of stumbled into right now. That's when you can move from that space, the world can fall apart, the external can shift and move, but it's going to move in a beautiful way. It's going to, you know, crumble so the true essence of yourself can come through, and the gifts, and it's all very well supported. And it's just saying celebrate yourself, you know, celebrate your your beliefs, your gifts, yourself, the love, the world around you. Albatross has come through there. Faith, endurance, journey, hope. I'm actually going to read this one out. These cards are very potent. What do we have? 23. So the message of Albatross. Albatross glides to you upon the ocean breeze, bringing renewed hope and the promise of good fortune for the path ahead. It takes courage to set out on a journey of any kind, and Albatross knows that sometimes we must travel far beyond the shores of our comfort zone before we catch a glimpse of our aspired destination. When the nights are long and dark, when the wind appears to push against your passage, it can be easy to question the calling that brought you to this path in the first place. It is in these times when our doubt is most justified that we are called to keep our faith and courage alive and honor ourselves for the sacred nature of our journey. Albatross's message is to look beyond the wave of current circumstances and smile at the light that emerges on the horizon. If your current life is stretching you to reach new horizons inside yourself or in the world, Albatross comes to encourage you to take a leap and trust yourself and the secret winds that guide you. There is no need to flap your wings and fight against the storm. Breathe deep instead and rise above. You are designed for this great journey. You are wiser than you know, and you are honored by your spirit of the sky. There is no hurry. There is no pressure. There is no wrong way to go. Trust, with courage, your deeper calling. Embrace the visits of your new days before you, and know that your path is unfolding in just the right way. The journey will take as long as it takes, and when you arrive to the distant shores of who you are becoming, you will recognize the magic perfection of each and every moment, sunrise, raindrop, and breath along the way. Trust the calling of my spirit and soar beyond what once seemed possible. My life is a great and epic journey. I am faith in motion. That is beautiful. That is great. That is, I feel like summarizes this reading for you in such a powerful way. There is such an emphasis on entering this new journey. It's not even a new journey. It's reopening, rediscovering, reigniting, having faith, celebrating, sharing your gifts, sharing your world, and coming back from that external kind of to-do list and the day-to-day kind of mundane, very much how a lot of the world kind of operates at the moment of, do this job, get money, buy land, this is power, this is respect, this is opportunity. You have to kind of hunt it and control it and almost struggle for it in a way. It's really saying, relax, come back out of that space. That is the illusion. That is the illusion. Come back out, come back into the heart, feel deeply this surrender and this trust for God, for the universe, for whatever your faith resides within, this life. And again, it doesn't mean to ignore your responsibilities and get lost in this like whimsical space, but it is welcoming more of enchantment, more of this like beautiful vibration that's coming through, that is asking more. How can I serve? How can I make the world more beautiful? Instead of how can the world, make me more beautiful? What can the world give me? What can I give the world? What can I bestow upon? What are my true beliefs at my core, and how can I share that? It's beautiful. All the best. Good luck on the journey ahead. Much love. Take care.